Welcome everyone to my channel. If you haven't been here before, pull up a seat, sit down. We're going to do the reading wrap-up for, oh my gosh, you're not doing very well. Give me that lighting. Okay, for March. Okay, this is the reading wrap-up for March. Ow, freak, ow. Anyways, for March of 2026, okay? I'm your host. Anyways, this is number 6, and it is written by Asuko Asano, and it is art by Hinako Kino, okay? So, this is volume 3 out of 9, right? So what made me read this book? It is a continuation of the last 2 dystopian number 6 series. Now, back of the book. On the run from number 6, Shion moves in with Rat in West Block. Though life outside the comfort of the city is a trial, Shion learns to survive. Meanwhile, back in Kronos, the elite core of number 6, Safu, begins to look into Shion's disappearance, only to find herself under arrest. What can Shion possibly do from exile to help his lifelong friend? I like how they say that when she only actually gets arrested at the very end, and he does not know what he's going to be able to do for her. Because he's like running away at the very end of it, going, oh, you know? That's a spoiler. I gotta cut that out. Lifelong friend. Yep, okay. So this story is part of a series called Number 6, obviously, and it's got 9 to it. This is a manga. It's dystopian. That's what the genre is. What did I think of it? I enjoyed it. It gets more in deeper into stuff, and it starts showing off the evils of number 6. Which, of course, Nezumi's been trying to tell Shion from book 1 that number 6 is evil. Did this live up to my expectations? Yes, it is still very good. And Shion and Nezu are getting to know each other and coming to like each other and appreciate each other and want to be around each other and don't want to be separated from each other. So, should you go and read this story / series? Yes. If you like dystopian, yes. If you like boy love, yes. If you like dystopian and boy love put together, yes. If you like weird, mysterious shit that goes on and you have no explanation for it, yes. Yes. This is The Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime 3. I hate the cover. I hate the cover of this one. I don't like it. She's just a child. She's just a teenager. Even though she's like the oldest one out of all of the freaking demon lords. I still don't like. Okay, I don't like it. Okay, times are changing for the world's first monster town. Okay, this is by Fuse, by the way. Illustrations are by Mitzvah. Sorry, I forgot to talk about that. After a fierce battle with the Orc Lord, peace has once again returned to the Forest of Jura. Rimuru may be heading up the great force of Jura Alliance, but he's most worried about finishing his town until a visit from King Gazel Dwargo of the Dwarves turns everything upside down. Not only that, but Rimuru is about to have a run-in with Milim Nava, an exceptionally dangerous demon lord known as a Destroyer. What's the slime to do? Persevere. You get the back of the book. I don't like the front, so you get the back. Okay? You get the back. Okay? So, what made me go and read this book? It's number 3. It's a new season. Season 4 is coming out of That Time I Got Reincarnated as Slime, and I haven't caught up yet. And this is like the end of season 1, and I'm just like, I haven't caught up. And it's just so terrible. Okay, we're about to episode 20 or something in this, and I'm just like, caught up, and we're already going on to season 4. I can't wait to watch season 4. I have no fucking clue what's gonna happen in it, but I will find out. And I will once again be anime ahead and manga behind. I mean, novel behind. This story is part of a series called The Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. There are currently, at the time of this recording, 22 with the 23rd book on its way. And it'll be the last one in the series, which makes me a little sad. That's uneven. This genre is considered to be isekai, which is basically where a person goes from one universe to another. And it's fantastical and supernatural and paranormal because, we got monsters and rumors of slime. Well, I don't know what else I can tell you. What did I think of the book? I loved it. I love the introduction to Milim. I love the introduction of the Demon Lords in this. It's wonderful. It's great. And it's... yeah. Did this live up to my expectations? Yes. Yes, it did. It lived up to my expectations very well. Her introduction in this and their fight and how he is not strong. He has to learn how to rely on other people. And he actually loves throwing people under the bus for it because, he just does that. He does that. He really does. He throws people under the bus. But, hey, he knows he's not strong, and so he backs down when he knows he has to back down. That's the best part about it. He's also not a Mary Sue. And he knows when to back down. But he also knows how to get stronger and get stronger. Should you go and read the series? Yes. 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 If you like the anime, read the series. It's much better. Heart Forger by Rin Chupacao. No one knows death like Tia. Tia, by the way. Her name is Tia. A bone witch who can resurrect the dead. She has the power to take life and return it. And she is done with her self-imposed exile. Her heart is set on vengeance, and she now possesses all she needs to command the mighty Deva. But there are those who plot against her. Those who would use Tia for their own nefarious ends. But there are those who plot against her. Those who would use Tia's dark power for their own nefarious ends. Because you can't kill someone who can never die. Let me read the story. It was a continuation of The Bone Witch. And I gotta tell you, I loved The Bone Witch. And I was so excited to get onto this. And I loved it. And I cannot fucking wait for the conclusion. You do not know how much I cannot wait to pull that bitch out. I cannot. This book is part of a series called The Bone Witch, and it's got 3 in it, and this is the second one, and it did not suffer middle book syndrome. It added to it. It added so fucking much to Tia's story, and I am just so glad that it was so chunky. And I can't wait to see how she writes the conclusion to this. What is this genre? Hell if I know. I don't pay attention to genres. Okay, I don't even know why I still have that on there. I should totally take that out of my ending of this, because I don't know what my genres are for these books. I just know this is a good fucking epic fantasy. I would assume. Fantasy and romance? I don't know. There is romance in this book. I don't know. I really don't know. What did I think of the book? I loved it. 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 I want to read the next one, but I can't because I haven't pulled it out yet. I'm only in April, and my April TBR is there, and I still have to get through to at least May to hopefully be able to sit there and start pulling yellow and crossing my fingers that I get to pull that in June. Should you go and... Oh, did this live up to my expectations? Hell yeah, it did. This is... It might not look it much, but let me tell you. I listened to the audio of this, and... I loved it. I loved it. Okay, there was 2 people who read it. There was a female who read Tia's side in the past, and there was the guy who read the future of how it's happening. And I'm just like... I loved it. I loved it because you knew the markers of the end of each chapter. It was good. It was good. I loved it. It definitely lived up to my expectations. It was a wonderfully original tale, and it's so fucking good. You have no clue how fucking good this is. And I can't wait to get my hands on the last book and read it for you guys. I can't. Should you go and read this story / series? Yes. Yes. Go and read it. Read it. Read it. You will never know another book like this, another series like this. The back and forth, past, the future, present. It's fucking phenomenal. I don't know what else you want from me, but that's it. Yeah. Alright, the surprise book of March, because I realized I didn't have 7 books. The Queen of Nothing by Holly Black. Why did I read this? Because it was a conclusion to this series. I mean, yes, there's technically How the King of Elfheim Learned to Hate Stories, but that's a bunch of short stories, and I don't really do short stories, so unless you give me a reason to read that, I'm not doing it. Alright, so he will be the destruction of the crown and the ruination of the throne. Power is much easier to acquire than it is to hold on to. Jude learned this lesson when she released her control over the wicked king, Cardan, in exchange for immeasurable power. Now, as the exiled mortal Queen of Fairy, Jude is powerless and left reeling from Cardan's betrayal. She bides her time, determined to reclaim everything he took from her. Opportunity arrives in the form of her twin sister, Taryn, whose life is in peril. Jude must risk venturing back into the treacherous fairy court and confront her lingering feelings for Cardan if she wishes to save her sister. But Elfheim is not as she left it. War is brewing. And when a powerful curse is unleashed, panic spreads throughout the land, and Jude is forced to choose between her ambition and her humanity. This was an epic conclusion to a good fucking story. This book is part of a series called The Folk of the Air. Pretty sure that's the name of it. Yeah, The Folk of the Air. That's what this is.
Alright, Mom, he's in his bed. He would like for you to come give him a kiss.
What is the genre? I have no fucking clue. There's 4 books in this series, by the way. Technically 3. I'm just gonna consider 3. I don't know what the genre is. Fantasy? Epic? I don't know. It's just good. What did I think of the book? I loved it. It was a little slow build at the end, but I loved it. I mean, the beginning, but I loved it. When you get onto the action after it happens, it's just like fast flying. Shit's happening everywhere. And Jude is just caught up in it all. Just trying to save the kingdom. Yeah. Did this live up to my expectations? Yes, it did. It totally did. I loved it. I'm glad I've read it. And the title is deceiving. The blurb is slightly deceiving, but it's all good. Should you go read a story/series? Yes, if you are interested in the fairy world, fairies in general, fairies and mortals clashing, mixing together, war. Read it. Okay. Oh, shit. We're getting down there. We're getting down there. We're getting down there. Okay? We're getting down there. A Torch Against the Night by Sabah Tahir. What made me read the story? I wasn't all that interested in An Ember in the Ashes, but I said I'd give it a chance because of the 3rd book title. I want to see what it's about. So I said I'd give this, A Torch Against the Night, a chance, and I have, and I'm But I will go on to read the 3rd book, so there's that. It caught me with Elias's, what was happening with Elias. That's what it was, okay? So Elias and Laya are running for their lives. After the events of the Ford trial, Marshall's soldiers hunt the 2 fugitives as they flee and undertake a perilous journey through the heart of the Empire. Lila is determined to break into Quaff, the Empire's dangerous prison, to save her brother, who is the key to the scholar's survival. And Elias is determined to help Lila succeed, even if it means giving up his last chance at freedom. But dark forces, human and otherworldly, work against them. The pair must fight every step of the way to outsmart their enemies, the bloodthirsty Emperor Marcus, the merciless Commandant, the sadistic Warden of Quaff, and most heartbreaking of all, Helena, Elias's former friend and the Empire's newest bloodstrike. Helena faces a torturous mission of her own, one that might destroy her. Find the traitor Elias Venturus and the scholar girl who helped him escape, and kill them both. So I will be reading A Reaper at the Gates. It's hopefully going to what's going to pull me into this story. I have not decided whether or not I'm going to keep the books, But at this current moment, it's a no. Unless the third book can change my mind, or maybe even the fourth book. We'll see. The third book had better be good. I'm hoping it's good, because that's what pulled me into the series in the first place. So we're going to literally go from there. This book is part of a series called Number and the Torches, and there are 4 books in the series. This is the second book out of the 4. I don't know what this genre is. I think I'm going to get rid of that question. Really, I am. Because I really don't care what the genre of a book is. I read it. The only genre book that I don't read, to be friggin' honest with you, is non-fiction. I read historical fiction, but I'm not going to read non-fiction. As long as it's interesting, I'll read historical fiction. But non-fiction, I don't really care for it all that much. Really not a lot of things that I would read that's non-fiction. I still have a few books on here that are non-fiction, but they do with Japan. And I just love Japan. So, I don't know what to tell you about that. What did I think of the book? It was okay. Did it live up to my expectations? Yeah. I didn't have much going into it. So I lived up to them. I can tell you that much. Should you go read a story/series? I'll recommend yes, because every book deserves a chance. Every book deserves a chance for you to read it. To try it. To see if you like it. To see if you enjoy it. So, read it at your own risk, at your own peril. I only enjoyed Eli's side and maybe a little bit of Helen's, because of the torturous shit that was going on with her. But Lila was just meh for me. But, I'm hoping that changes. Because a little bit of her started peeking out towards the very end. And that's what really got me interested in continuing to read that. The rest of the way. For her side, at least. Robin Hobb's Royal Assassin. What made me read this book? It was the second book in the first series trilogy, the third book in the Realm of the Elderling series, and boy, did I love it. Young Fitzgerald became the catalyst that will alter the course of a royal house in grave peril in this thrilling tale of the seaside kingdom of the six duchies. Fitz has survived his first hazardous mission as king's assassin, but is left little more than a cripple. Battered and bitter, he vows to abandon his oath to King Shrewd, remaining in the distant Ray Mountains, but love and events of terrible urgency draw him back to the court at Buckkeep, and into the deadly intrigues of the royal family. Renewing their vicious attacks on the coast, the Red Ship Raiders leave burned-out villages and demented victims in their wake. The kingdom is also under assault from within, as treachery threatens the throne of the ailing king. In this time of great danger, the fate of the kingdom may rest in Fitz's hands, and his role in its salvation may require the ultimate sacrifice. And boy, was it a sacrifice, let me tell you. This book is part of... I already told you that. So what did I think of the book? I loved it. The drawn into what you learn more about the world slowly but surely is the best part, I think, of it. Because Robin Hobb does not just info dump. She doesn't info dump you in a way that makes it seem like she info dumps on you. She info dumps on you in a way that Fitz is learning about the world through a slow, capricious pace. And so you're learning about the world through what he's learning. And it's slow. And it's still info dumping, but it's slow and it makes sense. And it's actually part of everything that's going on in his life at that point in time. And they actually are relevant to the story and how you're getting that information. Did this live up to my expectations? Hell fucking yeah, it did. I mean, like, Fitz has some shit that happens to him. Let me tell ya. Terrible shit. Should you go and read a story/series? You should, totally. 100%. 100 fucking %. Read that story. Okay? Read it. Read the fuck out of it. Okay? Okay. That's all I got for you. Read it. I loved it. I enjoyed it. I want more! I can't wait to read the third one. I can't. New Moon by Stephanie Meyer. What made me read this book? Well, it's the second book in the Twilight series, and I gotta say, the Twilight series is not my favorite series, but it's still one that I like to read. For Bella Swan, there is one thing more important than life itself, Edward Cullen. But being in love with a vampire is even more dangerous than Bella ever could have imagined. Edward has already rescued Bella from the clutches of one evil vampire. But now, as their daring threatens all that is near and dear to them, they realize their troubles may be just beginning. What made me read this book? What did I think about this book? Sorry. I like how she sets up for the rest of the series. Basically, that's what this is. This is a setup of the rest of the series. I do think there's a little too much words in it for what it necessarily is. Maybe this should have been more like a novella and more than anything. But hey, it's a setup for the third and fourth book. That's basically what this is. This is a setup for the third and fourth book. That's what all New Moon is. Did this live up to my expectations? For what it is, yes. I knew exactly what it was when I was going in to read it for you guys. So yeah, it lived up to those expectations. I already knew that. I already knew it would. That's about all I can tell you. You know, I just knew. I knew. Should you go read this book or series? Well, if you like vampires, and you like romance, and you like the whole... Obviously, they get together in the first book, abandon in the second book, and get together in the third book type of series. This is for you. Romance, and vampires, supernatural, and werewolves, and mortals trying to live their lives. That's what this book is. Read it. The series too, if you want to. Just read it. And that will be it for this. So, if you guys enjoy this shit, comment, leave a subscription, subscribe. It all helps out the channel, I promise you. And I'm not actually begging you. I'm just sitting there saying you can do it if you want to. I don't really care. One way or another, I will build up my fan base of you guys slowly but surely and painstakingly. But I'll do it. And I'll do it through being myself. So, I'll see you guys next illusion.